Make it stop!
What is going on, guys? Welcome to What Sold on eBay Last Week. Today's drink of the day is black coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Barely. Now, I will be upfront and honest about the fact that not all of this is sourced income. A lot of the, well, I mean, technically, I went around this office and I found a lot of stuff laying around that I was like, I don't need this. And some of it was some high value stuff that I was able to help out my February listings because, you know, obviously there's not as much stuff coming in. But we beat our December sales. Our December sales were currently our best sales month at $4,408.88. And February, the shortest month of the year with 29 days, we did $4,504.05. So I am very happy with that, regardless of the circumstances. Like I said, I did throw in a couple of my personal stuff. Like you can see here, like some of my highest sales were this broadband wireless internet thing that I had laying around that I didn't need anymore, and a PS Vita that was mine. The Mars, that's the manga. Darksiders controller that I didn't need. Some paintball guns that I was trying to get rid of. So again, there was some stuff like that, that helped my sales. But regardless, we did it. So I'm very excited about that. That February was our best month. So anyways, let's get right into what sold. So this is a Kansas City Chiefs headband that I believe I got from, I can't remember which game it was. I want to say it was the Broncos game. They were handing these out. A lot of times you get free swag when you're going into the stadium, which is really cool. Me and my girlfriend were there, so we grabbed, we got two, but we ended up coming home with more. I don't know how, but anyways, we only opened one of them, luckily, brought the other two home. I figured I would throw them on Facebook because they're anything Chiefs I normally keep, but a headband, what am I going to use a headband for? Anyways, I happened to look it up on eBay before I put it on Facebook and saw that somebody sold one of these for $60. And I was like, what is happening? I mean, they handed out probably 50,000 or more of these at the stadium for free. And now you got people flipping them on eBay for $60. So anyways, I found two of them still in the package. I listed them for $34.99, and one of them did sell so far. So very happy with that, as it was completely free to me. A vintage Sprite pin has sold. You guys have seen these a lot. $4.99 plus ship, right? Yeah. This stupid wood phone sold for $19.99 plus shipping. This is the second one of these that I've sold. I probably won't buy much more of those. I don't know why, unless I find them for real cheap. They do sell. I've sold two. So one of the lenses from the video that you guys saw, I bought the huge lot of camera gear for $150. Was it 100? Yeah, it was just 150. I wanted to say 250, but I believe it was only 150. I already forgot what I paid. Jeez. But this lens sold for $24.99 plus ship, so not bad. This was a part of a Facebook buy. I bought a bunch of PSP games for $10 and sold this one for $18.99 just for Vice City. So obviously that was a good little pickup. Another copy of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, not for resale, $4.99 free ship. Nickelodeon Kart Racers. This was a game that I bought to stream, and I streamed it once, and it was completely terrible. So I sold it for $14.99 free ship. Another one of the lenses from the lot of cameras that I bought for $49.99 free ship. SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric. This is one of those VHS that you need to look out for. Any SpongeBob VHS seem to be pretty decent. If you can find these at a garage sale for a quarter, I would just go ahead and pick them up. If they don't have the individual value like this one did, you can always just lot a bunch of SpongeBob VHS together and they'll do okay. Crisis Core Final Fantasy for PSP. This is another one of the pickups that I got with Vice City Stories, and obviously it sold for $9.99 free ship. Some more Hova Flip stickers. I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me by buying these stickers. It helps a lot. They're pretty nice. This sticker on the right is clear, translucent, whatever you want to say. So you could like put it on a window if you wanted to or whatever. It's not white background. And the one on the left is just a white background, like coin design. I actually just ordered more stickers of the design on the right, but they're going to be holographic, like a holographic Charizard type thing. So I'll throw those up once I get them if you guys are interested in that, because there was a lot more support in these than I expected, to be honest. So some paintball masks. The Kmart in my town went out of business like 5 years ago or something like that. I stumbled into the store when they were doing their clearance blowout sale or whatever, trying to get all the inventory out of the store because it was just closing down. And they had all this stuff already clearanced, and I think it was like an additional 50% off that day. So these are normally $34.99 a piece, and I don't remember exactly what I paid for them, but it wasn't much. So I had 4 of them brand new in the box, and somebody bought all 4 all together. So that was cool. I don't remember how much I paid for them. Again, I don't even know if I profited or just broke even. I think I spent less than 20. I want to say I spent like close to 10 per mask. So I made a little bit of profit, but these were more about just getting rid of stuff that was in my way, to be honest. If you guys saw the last video that I uploaded yesterday, I'm clearing out the paintball room as an additional eBay storage room. So this is some Smart Parts Envy and Vibe markers parts that I had. I had a huge box full of just miscellaneous paintball marker parts. A lot of it was spider stuff, and then this stuff was in there too. And I kept trying to auction all of it off together, just get rid of it as is for parts not working. And in fact, I think the starting bid was only $20 or $25. And this guy messaged me and was like, "Hey man, I'm interested in just the Smart Parts stuff. I'll pay you $30 plus shipping." And so I did that. So I listed it on accident with free shipping, and he was nice enough to reimburse me the shipping costs after I did that. So that was cool. But anyways, $30 plus shipping on the Smart Parts Vibe stuff, Envy stuff. So this, shout out to XCal. This actually came from XCal. I traded this for a Modern Warfare hat that I had that he really wanted. And I had an idea to maybe wait and see if I could get some HD DVDs and hook it up to my Xbox 360 and play them and see how it looked and make a video on that. But I just knew that I would probably never get around to it. So I just went ahead and listed it for $39.99 free ship, and it sold. Caesar's Palace playing cards. As you can see, they're still sealed here, and they're in like a cool felt box. I could tell that they were probably vintage. So I listed them as such. I think I got these for like a quarter, 50 cents from an old lady. I remember she was like having a garage sale, but it was kind of like not very organized. And she was like, "Feel free to dig around and see what you find." And I was digging around and I found these, and pretty good flip because they sold for $30 plus shipping. So I was happy with that. This was just laying on the shelf with all the miscellaneous games that I have that I haven't listed yet. Sega Genesis Decap Attack, and I looked it up, and it's a fairly sought after game when it's in its full complete inbox status, whatever I'm trying to say. I can't find words this morning. So I figured that somebody would probably be interested in having just the instruction booklet, so I listed it for $9.99 free ship, and it sold just for instructions, so that was cool. Another paintball marker here. This is a Valken Tactical 50 caliber Cobra. Sold for $49.99 free ship. I still have one of those available. Another one of the PSP games from the Facebook buy that I got. This is Dungeons & Dragons Tactics, $9.99 free ship. Then I got, man, I am so congested. I'm sorry, guys. I got sick yesterday. Hopefully it won't last long. This actually went out to my dude, Heavy Duty, Mr. Josh. Mario Kart DS for $9.99 free ship, and Super Mario 64 DS for $9.99 free ship. Those went out to my dude, and he said, "For once, something not for me." He said, "This is for my nephew." So thank you so much again, Josh. I appreciate all the business, man. You've been you were also a huge contributing factor to my February sales being a record month. So appreciate you, man. This was a really good find. I think this was $5 originally, and it was at an estate sale. It was half off day. So I paid $2.50. I just saw 1980 Lake Placid Olympic Winter Games, and the fact that it was white and it was in really good condition and some cool colors and stuff, it was a no-brainer. I picked it up. I looked it up on my phone before I walked out, but I was going to buy it regardless, and saw that they had some pretty good resale value. I listed it for $50. I ran a sale not too long ago, and this was part of it. I think it's actually still going on for 10% off. I'm just running a bunch of stuff at 10% off right now. But anyways, $44.99 free ship. So $2.50 into 40. Pretty good flip right there. This is a call blocker. I won this on a Facebook auction a long time ago, and I think I had it listed at like 30 or something originally. I've been bringing the price down, ran a sale, finally sold for $18.69. Not sure what I paid for that. I bought this. I remember I bought this for like $1. It was under a table with a bunch of other random toys, and it's a vintage Transformer. Look how cool this thing is. This thing is awesome. I put batteries in it. It still drives around and did everything it needed to do. And it's missing some of the stickers. There's like an additional sticker that's supposed to be on the door, and maybe a couple others. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've looked it up. This was listed for a lot longer than I thought it would be. I had it listed for $40. I think before that I had it listed for $50 or $60. Another thing, I've been bringing the price down, just trying to get it sold because it's been sitting for quite a while. Ended up selling for $33.99, but I picked it up for $1, so I am still happy with that sale. Turok 2 Nintendo 64, $6.99, and I guess the shipping was free. I don't know. It's weird that it's showing that, but and then an NRA hat. I've already sold 2 of these. I think it says I still have 2 available. Yeah, I still have 2 available. I know I do. I thought I sold at least 2 of these though. This was a part of a huge hat buy that I did a while back. I've got so many hats, and I feel like I should be selling these for more, because these are new. They were never worn, and they're crispy. And they've been selling pretty well for, but I mean, whatever. I spent like less than 50 cents or a quarter probably. So $8 plus shipping, not too bad on that. This is actually going out to a viewer. Isaac said, "Howdy, you silly sloot. Love the Hova Flips vids, man. I'm gonna leave you with a yee yee and a happy Kwanzaa." So thank you so much, Isaac. I appreciate it. These are some Tomb Raider collectible card game pieces that I found at a yard sale. I think I paid like a quarter for this. I thought it was really cool. I remember being obsessed with the Tomb Raider games when I was a young chap, and I found these. I didn't even know it was something that existed. They were in really bad shape. A lot of the cards were still stuck together. They had like water damage. Upon looking it up, it was missing a lot of pieces and stuff like that anyway. So I had it listed really low, and then on a 10% off sale too. $2.69 plus shipping. So this is a yellow Coca-Cola Crate that I finally got around to listing. I have this one, a red one is listed as well, and I actually have a Pepsi one that's really cool that I haven't listed yet. I need to get that listed. I was kind of like scared of this when I initially picked it up, was when I was still kind of new to shipping and didn't know much about it, and I was more comfortable with it now, and it was actually fairly easy to ship. I threw it in one of the boxes that I used to ship VCRs, and it packed up really well and secure, and I think I got it done pretty good. So $24.99 plus $10.95 shipping, which is not too shabby. I believe I picked that up for, I think I got that for like $5, $10, something like that. So not the most, usually when people have something old Coca-Cola like this, they know that it probably has some value, and it's hard to find these for cheap. But if there's enough room for profit there, I'll still pick them up. The Holy Bible on cassettes, $8.99, free ship. Sony Ps2 Slim. This is that weird model of the Ps2 Slim. Had some like wearing on it. Looks like it had a sticker on it or something. I don't know what it was, but packaged it up with a controller and the cables, $59.99, free ship. We got Pokemon Omega Ruby. This was a really good buy here. I got this game, 2 other Pokemon games, and a Zelda DS with a Zelda case for $110. Shout out to my girlfriend who found this on Facebook like 15 minutes after it was listed. I think he had it listed for $125, and she knew the guy's wife. She used to work with her. So she hit him up and was like, "Hey, we're interested, blah, blah, blah. Where would you like to meet and when?" And we ended up going into town that day, and then we got the price down to $110. Everything from that buy is sold already. It's sold within 48 hours. All three Pokemon games and the DS and case. And so we'll show you that here. And I think I got $280, I think, is what I ended up selling everything for. So after fees and everything, I probably profited about $150. So it was a very good pickup. So anyways, $19.99 free ship on Pokemon Omega Ruby. Then we got, this was a Game Boy that I picked up over the summer, and I was going to keep it because I had one of these OG Game Boys, and I have a lot of, like, some of my earliest memories are being in the back of the car with my mom driving, and I would be playing this Game Boy, playing Tetris and what would have been the other one? Tetris and Bomberman and Space Invaders probably were the three that I would be playing on the original Game Boy. And so when I got this, and I had the case too and everything, so whenever I got this, I had a lot of nostalgia hit me in the face, and I was like, man, I really want to keep this. This is just cool. And I kept it, and it was just sitting in a drawer, and I realized, like, when I found it the other day that I had never touched it for like 6 months since I put it in that drawer, and I was like, so I probably don't need it, you know? So, like, if I'm going to play anything mobile, it's probably going to be my Switch. So I just decided to get rid of it. Listed it with the case, all 6 games, and the Game Boy for $99.99 free ship. And my dude, Joshua, Mr. Heavy Duty, thank you so much, man. He picked this up, and he said, I was waiting for this OG Game Boy. So I appreciate it, man. Hopefully you enjoyed as much as I did back in the day. It looks like you're building quite a collection, my man. So thank you so much for the business. I appreciate it. And actually, these next 2 orders also went to Joshua. He got Paperboy and Rampage. Paperboy is my girlfriend's favorite game. Rampage, I don't know much about, but anyways, $6.99 free ship on that. And then a black Game Boy Advance SP. This is just the AGS 01, not the 101. But the screens are still really bright, even on the 01s. The 101s are brighter, but the 01s are still really good. But he picked those 2 up as well. So again, thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate it, man. So here is the next Pokemon game that was a part of that big buy that I was just mentioning. We got Pokemon Y for Nintendo 3DS complete for $19.99 free ship, and then Pokemon Sun for 3DS for $12.99 free ship. This also went out to a viewer. This went out to Kevin. He said, hey, Hova, I'm the one who bought the Hova Flip stickers and Crisis Core last week, and I'm back to buy more stuff off of you, LOL. Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate the repeat business very much. I love you, and hope you enjoy. So again, those are the 3 Pokemon games. So that came out to 20, and I think the other one was 10, wasn't it? Yeah. So 30, and then we got, so basically $43 out of just the Pokemon games. Moving right along, we got the holographics from the Jurassic Park trading cards that I opened on the channel. Shout out to the playlist where I opened trading cards featured on the channel if you guys want to check those out. These were the 2 holographics that I got, and they were really cool, but I'm keeping some of the cards in my personal collection, but, you know, some of them I'm just, you know, I'm getting to that age where I was like, I don't need to keep everything, you know. So anyways, $9.99 free ship for the 2 holographics. There's only 4 holographics in the complete set, and I opened 36 packs and only got 2. So this Harley-Davidson emblem patch is a very large one. As you can see, it's got like pretty like rhinestone gem things on the Harley-Davidson logo, and then roses down at the bottom. I found this on the clearance rack. If you guys saw the Harley-Davidson video where I bought like $180 worth of gear, but I had $175 in free credit in the store, so I only had to pay $5 for $180 worth of gear. So the deal gets even sweeter because this patch was $12 on the clearance rack. There was 2 of them, and it was buy one, get one half off. So I got 2 patches of the exact same patch for $18, meaning I paid $9 for this, even though I technically didn't pay, you know, near that, considering I paid $5 for $180 worth of stuff. But this would have cost me $9, and I was able to sell it for $39.99, which is absolutely nuts. Huge bolo. If you guys have a Harley-Davidson dealership, go check out the clearance rack if there's any of these big patches look them up, and there's probably going to be room for profit. Even though I don't have any more in-store credit there, I'm probably going to stop in from time to time and just check out their clearance rack, because there's the thing with people that own Harleys is they're not afraid to spend money on patches and clothing. So their stuff is a huge bolo. I mean, anything used that I run across Harley, a lot of times I pick up if I can, if it's cheap enough. A lot of times people don't want to get rid of Harley stuff though. So especially brand new stuff like this, big bolo. $39.99 free ship. Super happy with that. Still have one left to sell. These are actually kind of a spoiler. I opened these cards and I haven't uploaded the video yet, but this was a bunch of the commons that I sold, and just put it up at auction. They sold for $9.99 plus shipping on top. And then the Jurassic Park stickers that I got from the card pack opening that you guys have already seen, or should have already seen, have the opportunity to have seen. I got 2 complete sets of the stickers. So I listed those for $8.99 free ship for 2 set each, and one of them sold to the same person that actually bought the Stranger Things cards. So we found my girlfriend found, we were actually doing some spring cleaning. She found a phone case, an iPhone 6s phone case. It had the wall plug and the earbuds in it, and I listed both of them separately, and the box actually. Apparently people buy empty iPhone boxes, so I think I listed for the box for $10, listed the wall charger for $5.99, and then I also listed the earbuds, and the earbuds and the wall charger have already sold. So $5.99 free ship on the wall charger. This is the Game Boy that I said I got the 3 Pokemon games with, and then this stuff right here for $110 altogether. So again, I guess I was wrong on the $275. What did I say? I don't know. Anyways, but I sold this alone for $220. The last one that sold, this DS right here, sold for $180. But it didn't have a case with it. So I thought, you know what? I've got the case. I've got the stylus. I'm going to put a nice little package together. I'm going to try to sell it for a premium because there was no other competition. I think there was only one other listed. And they had it listed for like 300 something, I think. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to put this together, try to sell it at a little bit of a premium. And sure enough, instead of the 180 that I was excited about getting 180 back on it, I got 225 plus shipping on that. So I was very happy with that. This was actually my girlfriend's DS that she just didn't need anymore. Again, we've got the Switch, so we're just trying to get rid of stuff that we don't need, and sold it for $59.99 free ship. Came with Scribble Knots, I believe. Yeah, Scribble Knots. Component cable for Nintendo Wii, $5.99 free ship. Nothing too crazy. If they're off brand, they're not really worth anything. If you have any brand name component cables for any console, usually has decent resale value, but sold that for $5.99. It was just sitting on the shelf, so I figured I'd list it. Some Smashing Pumpkins CDs, $7.99 plus ship. We got Sims 3 on Nintendo DS for $9.99 free ship. Sega Dreamcast. I got, I think, a couple Dreamcasts in the same buy not too long ago. They didn't have cables, and I got a bunch of it for real cheap. I can't remember now how much I got it for. I think it might have came with some PS2s and stuff like that too. I don't remember now. But obviously I had to go buy cables and stuff to make sure to test it to see if they worked. It did work. I sold the other Dreamcast a while back already. But 2 VMUs, 2 controllers, a controller extension cable, both cables that you need to play, and World Series Baseball 2K1, $99 free ship. And then we got a Chevy hat, $14.99 plus ship on top. And it's a nice little hat. Anytime I get a nice crispy hat like this with a well-known like Chevy, Ford, whatever, stuff like that, I usually list it at a little bit higher of a premium, especially camo stuff like this. I live in the country. I know how many people love to have this kind of stuff. So $14.99 plus shipping. I knew it would sell, and it sure did. I probably paid 50 cents for the hat. So I love selling hats. I sell them all the time. And again, here we go. This is the headphones. If you guys see these, I've seen these at yard sales a lot. A lot of times people have them because they just leave them in their case and they never open them. I've seen them used somewhat, but a lot of times they're still new, just chilling at people's yard sales. And people don't really care about them or think that they're worth much because they come with every iPhone ever made. And they usually have like a quarter on them. You know, I've picked up and sold quite a bit of these before. These are the ones with a 3.5 millimeter jack. I don't really know the difference on if because the other ones have the lightning. I don't know if the 3.5 are more valuable or less valuable than the lightning ones, but most people sell these for 10 or above, so I just listed them at $9.89 free ship to get them sold quick, and sure enough, they sold quick. So anyways, that is the last sale for this video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys do enjoy these videos, and keep showing them some love. Make sure you're watching the vlog content. Yard sales are about to start spinning up, and we're going to get that content going too. So I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.